What is up, guys? It is Powerbang bringing you guys the brand new Clash of Clans update. I cannot tell you guys how excited I am to actually be talking about the update now instead of speculating. Instead of being asked about leaks, we have two huge things I talked about in the title that I thought would never, ever make it into the game. Now, that is going to be, first off, Night Mode. Are you kidding me? Night Mode has been asked and requested so many times. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen that feature mentioned in the forums, on Reddit, etc., etc. Holy cow. So that is here. It's in the game now. Night Mode is a part of this brand new base that we are calling the Builder Base. Now, in addition to the obvious, we now have a second thing that I thought would never make its way into the game, and it's also here. We have, check this guy out right here, guys. You probably saw it in the thumbnail, the Gem Mine. Are you serious? The Gem Mine can now churn out 3.1 gems per day, it looks like. So you're going to be able to stockpile these gems, like guaranteed, just like you kind of do with the yard trash, the bushes, the stumps, etc. that you can farm. Now in the Builder Base, you can actually farm gems, and these are usable on both sides of your base. Now, it's worth noting that your gold and elixir in the brand new Builder Base are a completely separate entity from your normal village. However, notice when you click one of those golds, it collects all of them. That's kind of cool. I bet that would be nice to have on all of your pumps and collectors. You know what? That's in the game now as well. Very, very cool stuff. That's been asked for quite a bit also. But now we've got Gem Mine. We've got Night Mode. Now let's get into the guts of it. A lot of unfamiliar looking buildings here, guys. Really, nothing is the same anymore on this brand new Builder Base. The only exception are really this cannon and the hidden Tesla. Everything else in the base, as far as defenses are concerned, has some sort of variation. We will get into all of this stuff in the future. I'm going to cover it all very quickly in this video, and we're going to start breaking down the strategy and the guts of this in future videos on this channel. So make sure, if you're not subscribed already, please do so. Now, that being said, this release of the game, it's going to go up to Builder Hall, which is this new town hall looking thing. It's called the Builder Hall, and it's going to go up to level 5. So at Builder Hall level 5, you're also going to have all of these buildings unlocked, my favorite of which I believe is going to be this clock tower right here. The clock tower. Not only is the animation amazing, but check this out. You actually have a 14-minute free boost, and that duration of time, that can actually go up with the number of levels your clock tower has. So as you level this thing up, the boost duration and how frequently you can boost, that can all be tweaked. That's going to be really cool. Check this out, though. Watch the base. You notice how all of the troops are kind of just milling around like usual. The villagers are just kind of hanging out, sleeping on the porch of the Builder Hall, obviously. Get to work. That is kind of what's going on. So check this out. You hit 14-minute free boost. Now you can collect resources, train, research, and build 10 times faster for 14 minutes. This is a built-in free boost, guys. Take advantage of it every single time it's up and when you have time to raid. You can boost for free once per 8 hours. So 3 times a day, you can come in and click that boost button and look at all these troops, man. They're flapping their wings like crazy, running around the base, taking shorter naps. It's all good. With that clock tower, you can see time is sped up. Now, guys, let's get to battle because we have a whole lot of stuff that is brand new. And if you notice that attack button, it looks a little bit different. Let's go ahead, click it, and see what happens. Whoa. We've got a versus battle, guys, with troops. New troops. Holy crap. So we've got new troops as well as a new hero. A brand new hero. Let's go ahead and click the find now for the versus battle, and we'll see exactly what in the heck this is. All right, so we have found our battle. We've got Neri. We're matched up against each other right now. Now, difference being, guys, we have a minute to look over this base rather than the traditional 30 seconds. Notice that the army camps, there's only 4 troops available. There are different numbers of these troops. You can see 3 baby dragons, 4 bombers, 2 cannon carts, 3 boxer giants. What the heck are all these troops, Powerbang? Well, we're going to go through that in just a moment. As you can tell, while you're scouting this base, there's a lot of time. What will you do with that extra time? What about survey the base, see if you feel like there's a way that might be able to, you know, you might be able to attack it, and then why don't you change your troops? You can actually do that now. So go in, check out the troops that you've got queued up, and it's like, nah, I don't think I want those enraged, or the boxer giants. Let's go with the enraged barbarians. Let's go with sneaky archers instead. Oh, why don't we go with giants instead of the baby dragons, and then we can put in the beta minions in place of the cannon carts. So now the raid is going to start. Neri is going to be attacking my base and trying to do as best as he can, getting as much percentage as possible, while I try to do the same thing to his, prioritizing the stars in front of the percentage. So a 50% 2-star will beat a 99% 1-star, just like a normal base. So what we're going to do is start by showing you guys the different types of troops and the abilities that come with them. So first, the Enraged Barbarians, guys. 15 of them at level 10. What is their little ability? Drop a few of them here, and look at that rage spell. It is built into the Barbarian right off the bat, but ultimately, they will lose that anger. They will lose the rage, and then they turn into just normal barbarians, and they end up dying. So, let's go ahead and look at just a couple more of the Enraged Barbarians. We'll send a few in, and notice how they just mow through the outside of the building. And what are these troops that they're fighting? Those are guard post troops, guys. In the middle of the base, out of this little guard shack, it looks almost like a builder hut. There are several troops that guard the base. It works kind of like a clan castle, but they're tethered to it. They don't actually get lured, and, you know, they just stay in the base around that guard post and attack your attacking forces. So that is the Enraged Barbarians. What about the sneaky archers? What if I wanted to, you know, maybe take out some buildings on the outside of this base, even in range of the cannons, but I don't want to die. So why don't we do something like this? And look at that, in range of the defenses, but they don't even fire until they become visible. Just like that, now they're getting shot at, and they are able to take out some buildings from the outside as well. So that is really, really impressive. Now what I want you guys to check out are the beta minions. What about these archer towers and air targeting stuff? Minions aren't going to be the best choice, right? Well, you might be surprised. Check this out. We dropped 4 of them from downtown. Look at those bombs that those beta minions are throwing. They actually throw their first 3 shots from way longer range. And you can see here how that could be super helpful for taking out some of the air targeting stuff on the outside of these bases. So really good stuff there from the beta minions. Let's send in the giants here. Their first hit is always way stronger. Look at that. 1 shot takes down half of the wall. And then, you know, they're gonna struggle through the rest of it naturally. But now that they're through the wall, watch the first shot on this double cannon. Not bad at all. Very, very strong. And then they are going to struggle a little bit again after the first shot. So the first shot on these defenses is crazy. Now that crusher is just flat out mean. Look at how much damage it does just to the giants. That is flat out nuts, guys. We're gonna save the battle machine for the next raid, but then after it's all said and done, obviously we're gonna lose this probably. Our attack did 42% 0-star, so hopefully Neri could do a little bit better than me. I'm gonna click OK, go to the menu, and this is where it shows Neri 3-starred me with his composition, 2 sets of boxer giants, the bombers, and the cannon carts. He also used his builder, his battle machine. So let's go ahead and do one more battle here, and we will look at some different troops and how those abilities translate into this new style of play. Alright, we are back with another raid. Let's go ahead, swap out the troops to what we didn't use last time. We'll keep them the giants just because there's only 7 available right now. So we've got baby dragons. Let's get the cannon carts in there. Perfect. So now we're going with boxer giants, bombers, baby dragons, cannon carts. This time we are going to use the battle machine as well, and we're going to go hard. We're going to try to take out Neri in the head-to-head because I want those stars. I want to show you guys the bonus and how the loot system works in this new builder base. There are no resources required to actually build your armies. No more elixir to actually do that. Notice you can start this raid at any time. So what I want to do first is start taking out some stuff on the flanks here with the baby dragons. Things looking pretty good. We'll go ahead and we'll go right here. and right here. So cannon carts on the flanks, and we're going to throw in the bombers just to indiscriminately blow stuff up. You can see the oh man, let's get the builder machine in there. Perfect. And what we're trying to do is get those air bombs taken care of in the middle of the base. You can see them there. They're just going to throw a bunch of traps, basically. And here we go. We're going to get our first charge up here from our battle machine. You can see he's got a rechargeable ability. It gives him some extra attacking power, as well as gives him a health boost. So check this out. So he's getting a little bit low. You can see me hitting the button here to charge up again. Immediately takes out the town hall. It's going to get the guard post as well. But unfortunately, this raid is falling a little bit short. You can see the bombers did some work. One thing to say about the bombers is they do not target just walls, guys. They target buildings of all kinds. You can actually replay that and see what's up. Now, this is what it looks like when your opponent is still attacking. You know, Neri is probably surgically taking my base apart. Ooh, he gets the 78% victory over my 65%. Both of us get 2 stars, and he's able to pick up some, you know, some loot from that. Now, what do I mean by loot? Obviously, you see nothing on the screen from me, because in defeat, you actually do not lose anything. All you lose are trophies. So I guess you do lose something, but as far as like resources are concerned, when you raid somebody's base in a live, you know, head-to-head mode, they are not going to lose resources if you take out their base. If you take their gold mine or their storage or anything like that, they will keep all of the resources. You're not going to raid them. But you're going to get a fat bonus if you actually are successful beating them head-to-head on percentage, on stars, etc., etc. You will get a whole load of loot. Now, the way that works is right here. You can see that the win bonus is 160,000 gold and elixirs. So that is where I'm up at the 3,000 trophy level. Now, I didn't battle all the way here. We kind of set it at 3,000 so Neri and I could match up, get some of this footage for you. But this will go up and up and up as you go up in leagues, just like it is in today's game. Now, the 3-win bonus is essentially a very healthy win bonus that you can get for, you know, compiling 3 wins in a given day or period of time that you can play. I'm not sure what that period actually is. I've heard it's 22 hours. We'll have to confirm that for you. But you literally say, okay, good to go, and now you can go straight back into finding more battles. You can battle as much as you want. It doesn't cost you any loot, and if you wanted to go into the barracks, for example, you could go to this builder barracks right now, and you could change out that army camp with whatever troops you want at no charge. And as you can see, they cook really, really fast. Normally, the cook time is only about a minute for these troops, and you can cook 1 army camp at a time. Now, the clock tower is what's making this cook so fast. As you can see, that boost is pretty incredible. So that is how the army camps work. It's a completely different mechanic and feature than it is in the normal game right now, back in the regular village like we're used to. So some of these buildings that you guys can look forward to building in the very near future are as follows. I'm not going to go through them all in a ton of detail today. I'll save those for future videos as this is getting a little bit long. We've got the wall, which is a little bit like the normal walls, except for they now come in larger segments. We've got the double cannon, which is 2 shots out of 2 different barrels at the same time. So it's like 4 cannonballs hitting you at the exact same time. The cannon is the normal cannon like usual. We've got a now toggleable archer tower between a range defense and a higher damage, shorter range defense, similar to like the Expo, how you've got ground and air and they're different ranges. You can now see that similar thing with the archer tower. We'll go into that in more detail later. The push trap, kind of like the spring trap, but they don't flame the troops off the map. They just reposition them. Now, you could throw them out of the base, or you could throw troops into your base, maybe into certain defenses or other traps. You got the hidden Tesla, which is basically the same thing. You got the Firecrackers. Firecrackers are like, you know, an air defense, but they're not nearly as strong as the traditional air defense. It looks like the missiles should hurt more than they do. The Crusher is crushing. You guys saw some of that in the giant gameplay. It does a ton of splash damage to everything in its vicinity. The spring trap is just like normal. You've got the mine and mega mine, which are toggleable between ground and air modes. Set those to whatever you please and defend more strongly against either air or ground attacks, or maybe do a mixture of both. You've got the guard post. The guard post has those defensive troops in it, similar to a clan castle, but they're free roaming and they kind of stay tethered to that guard post and will defend their village to the death. You've got air bombs. Air bombs is the most dangerous air defense that we've seen thus far. Just continually launching bomb after bomb into the sky. We're going to dive into this one more in the near future as well. You've also got the multi-mortar. Multi-mortar is essentially a mortar with 4 different multi-blasts coming out of it. Extremely punishing to ground troops. Going to be very interesting to see how people shape their armies around that. We've also got some buildings coming soon. The roaster, the giant cannon, and the Mega Tesla all will be unlocked in future Builder Hall levels. But alas, guys, this is where it all begins. We are looking right now at a Builder Hall level 1. This is where we get to start our journey together in the new builder base. And I am proud to say that I'm going to try to run 2 accounts for this new content. I'm thinking we might this week gem 1 to the max. We'll see how that goes and if I want to spend that much money. But then at the same time, I'm also going to maintain a free-to-play account. That way you and I can level up together, kind of experience this brave new world. But also, I want to bring that content to you guys first and foremost and see what's, what's out there to shoot for. So, here is the Builder Hall level 1. One thing to take note is you've got a busted up town hall looking thing. It is the Builder Hall. That is what we're calling it. You can level that up for only 3,500 gold, and you can get your collectors working right away. The only thing that you've got unlocked right now is the Enraged Barbarian. So that is what you're going to be working with to start off. And just like the regular game, you got to work your way up, unlock those troops as you go. You're going to add the sneaky archers and then the boxer giants. It'll all be good to go. But check this out, guys. One other notable thing is the walls. The walls now come as a group. You see how they leave a little section there? That's kind of cool looking. They leave a section, it fills itself in with grass as you move it around, but the walls now connect, but it's a little bit more difficult to kind of actually make them work together because they come in such a long segment. So challenge for all you base designers out there, see what kind of cool designs you can come with at Builder Hall 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., etc. I know in Plex Chat, we're going to be doing a whole lot of base designing in there and supplying these for you guys. So check the link in the description for Plex Chat and the Clash of Clans community that we have going there. You're going to find a whole ton of stuff, the wiki for this new builder base, as well as all of the cool new stuff that's coming in that app. So things looking pretty good on this base, guys. I want to give a huge shout out to my friend Neri. He is a Brazilian YouTuber, recently hit over 1 million subscribers. So massive shout out to Neri. Thank you so much for allowing me to get some content with you. Helped me out tremendously for showing my viewers and whatnot. Guys, if you happen to speak Portuguese and you're a fan of Brazil, you might go check out my friend Neri. His link will be in the description as well. So thank you guys so much for checking out this brave new world. Let's go ahead and end it here. I've got so much more in store in the upcoming videos. I'm going to be breaking down all kinds of strategies. We're going to be gemming an account. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Keep it locked right here for more Clash of Clans update content. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Welcome. And that is all I have for this episode, guys. This is Powerbang. I am signing out. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.